Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. My name is Marie. This is Indigo Earth Tarot, and I am here to do a August 2022 forecast for you. So good to have you here. I will be using a little bit of a different spread than I do in the individual zodiac signs, just to kind of get us more in depth into the reading for you. As always, I ask you to just take what resonates. This is a general reading, so it might not resonate with all of you, but there could be parts of the reading that resonate. So just take what fits, and if it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome, and thank you for coming in. So this is for our earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. 2022 of August forecast. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. August 2022 forecast. Let's see where we go with you. All right. Overall energetic theme for the reading. We have the Magician, the Creator, wanting to manifest something, wanting to create something for yourself, or looking at what you're creating. So what is your current energy? We have the Two of Swords. Might not be aware of what you are creating. Might have some difficulty here, or might have some, hard decisions to make moving forward. What's your situation right now? We have the Page of Pentacles. Wanting to try something new, wanting to do something different. Maybe wanting to do something in a different way, try a different approach. So what's your challenge here? We have the Page of Wands. There might be a period of learning that still needs to go on. More information needs to be gathered. More figuring out. So what is life helping you with right now? We have the Three of Cups. Collaboration, drawing in, bringing together. This could just possibly also be just about maybe having a little bit more fun in your life, or it could be maybe too much fun in your life. We'll see where that goes. So what have you been doing up until this point? We have the Ten of Swords. Some of you could just be giving up hope. Maybe feeling a little bit defeated, maybe just feeling like low energy here. So what's coming your way? What's heading your way here? We have the Hermit, some time alone, maybe some exploring to do with that Page of Wands here. There's some more learning to do, or some more, deep diving, deep thinking. This is Virgo energy coming in. This is all about self-exploration, kind of like purging and re-energizing, and purging and re-energizing. Getting rid of things that no longer serve you and kind of perfecting. So let's see what you got going for you at this point. We have the Nine of Cups, personal happiness, wanting personal happiness, wanting to feel good about life. So what are the outside influences here? We have the Queen of Cups. This could be emotional maturity. This could be emotional dependence. This could just be about love in general. This could also be about, following more of that feminine instinct within you. And that's not gender specific, but that's really listening to your intuition, your inner guidance, following your inner guidance, trusting your inner guidance. So what's your next steps in this situation? What do you need to do next? We have Justice. That's Libra energy coming in. I've got Virgo, I've got Libra showing up here. I've got Gemini and Virgo again. Strong Virgo energies coming through. But this could be about karmic indicators, cause and effect. The law of correspondence, as within, so without. But this is trying to find some balance. So what are your hopes and fears in this situation? We have the Four of Wands. Healing, hoping to heal, wanting to heal, maybe taking a break, resting, rejuvenating, getting your energy back. And let's see what the probable outcome can be for you. We have the moon. That's Cancer coming in. Cancer, Pisces. Finding a safe space for your, emotional well-being. But this is kind of the mystery of everything going on here. These are those deep, deep subconscious feelings that are going on. Deep into the subconscious. Some of you may need some rejuvenation time here to really sit back and think about things. Because you're going through a tough situation here. Ten of Swords, just giving up. Seems like, you're trying to manifest something and it just doesn't, trying to manifest some sort of happiness here and it just doesn't seem to be going in the direction that you want it to go in. So let's dive in. Let's find out what this Page of Coins is. Wanting to maybe take a different approach. Opportunity to learn something. Opportunity to do something different. Tangible. Some of you could be incorporating meditation. Maybe there needs to be more meditation in your life. Some of you could be incorporating exercise, diet, dietary changes. Yeah, look at that. We got Judgment coming in. Some sort of awareness that there needs to be a change here, a tangible change in your everyday, day-to-day life. We have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Two of Cups. I think you're feeling emotionally disconnected here, and you want to be connected in a relationship. You want to be connected to somebody, some sort of bonding. That's a heartfelt bonding, where you really feel like a belonging, a sense of purpose, a sense of meaning. Some of you may be wanting to learn, something different about how to connect, how to bring together. You're searching for that emotional connection here. And there's an awareness of it. You're wanting to do something different here. But there's something here that you might not be seeing kind of clearly, that might be deep within the subconscious here. So let's see what the Page of Wands is. There's some sort of like apprenticeship or learning. There's an awareness. So what is the Page of Wands? What is this challenge? Something needs to be seen or realized more clearly. Well, this guy wants to jump out, so. Got the Five of Swords. We got the Seven of Swords. Give me one more. I saw that Ace of Cups come out. And we have Strength. I think there's something being seen here. We've got Leo coming in. That there seems to be an awareness or kind of a learning about competition, having to compete, having to outwit, outlast, outplay, brute strength, kind of that survival mentality. This is kind of your very basic primordial instincts coming through. About having to win over. And that's the challenge here. Something needs to be seen clearly that isn't being seen clearly. Two of Swords. That there has to be some sort of like winning at all costs. And that seems to be a little bit more of a primordial type of like survival skill. And if it's looking for something in love, love is collaborative. It's not like dominating or domineering. And I think this is part of the lesson here, You know, the challenge of being able to understand and see this clearly, because it's covering the Two of Swords. Something's not being seen clearly here. And you've got the Creator over here, so you're definitely using some skills. And they seem to be more of like survival skills, primordial. And notice the feminine is kind of taming the cougar or the lion. In this deck, it's kind of like the black cougar, like, you know, going after its prey, almost predatory. And the divine feminine here, the feminine aspect, is trying to train that primordial instinct. So let's see what the Three of Cups is. This is what life is trying to assist you with. So what is the Three of Cups? Clarify the Three of Cups. Okay, well, those two want to jump out. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Queen of Wands. Influence. Well, there's that Ace of Cups coming through. But there's some sort of standing your ground on something here with the Queen of Wands energy and the Three of Cups. So there could be some outside influences wanting to impress. Queen of Wands likes to stand out. Queen of Wands is one that likes a lot of attention. You know, we got the Seven of Wands, somebody that stands out in a crowd, somebody who's kind of above the rest. And this has to do with, you know, love, wanting love in your life. There's some sort of aspect here that has to do with being perfect, being the best of the best, standing out above everybody else. Because the Queen of Wands kind of wants to stand above everyone else, being seen, being acknowledged. And you have it with the Three of Cups, so, you know, this could be an influencer or attention or drawing attention in some sort of way. Somehow it's equated with having abundance, having joy, having, you know, your cup runneth over, this emotional aspect of feeling good. Having, you know, having a lot of people around you. The Queen of Wands likes a lot of people around her. You know, a lot of people that just kind of like see her as, you know, better than the rest, so to speak. But the problem here is, you know, Ten of Swords, I don't know that it's working here very well. Because the Ten of Swords just kind of seems to be at the mercy of, helpless, not being, you know, feeling very powerless. And if the powerlessness is coming of trying to divide and conquer here, or to be able to, some of those primordial instincts, I think, you know, how you got here is what we need to look at. Does this work? Is it still working? What's working here? So let's look at the Ten of Swords. Yeah, we got it with the Three of Swords. And the Nine of Wands. It's a lot to uphold. Definitely. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Well, here's your patterns and your cycles coming through. And we've got the Nine of Wands here. This seems to be taking a lot out of you, emotionally, physically. I think there's barriers being put up. I think a lot of times when you're manifesting something or trying to manifest something, you know, the more that you have to keep up this image or this way of doing something, the more you'll have to keep up that image or that way of doing something. And eventually it takes its toll. You know, Ten of Swords, eventually it takes its toll. It renders powerless at some point. And all that's really left is this feeling of emptiness and pain. And that's where the patterns and the cycles come in. I think there's an opportunity coming to really do some internal healing. We got the Hermit. Kind of finding yourself, finding your truth here, finding out, you know, looking at these patterns and these cycles and if they're relevant anymore. We have the Six of Wands, recognition. We have the Four of Pentacles. There's that Page of Swords coming through again. I think there's an opportunity coming in for you to really look at what attention is. What is this attention that you want? Six of Wands, drawing in attention. You know, what is it you're trying to be seen as and why? You know, because you kind of seem to be stuck here. You know, you got the Four of Pentacles, hoarding, hanging on to, not letting go, holding on for life or death situation. And here's where the learning comes in. The Page of Swords, you know, is what you have over here. And something is blocking you from moving forward to getting to where you want to go. And now you're looking at this, reviewing this over again. It's time for deep reflection coming in here. So let's see what's in your favor, because you do have the Nine of Cups, wanting personal happiness, just wanting to feel good about life in general. The desire for it is there. So if the desire is there, that means the solution is also there. But you got to get honest with yourself. And you got to look at Six of Pentacles, what you're giving and what you're receiving back. There's that reciprocity coming through. Because if the desire for happiness is there, that means the solution is also there. And if the patterns and the cycles are showing up, you know, you got that Virgo energy coming in. That's about refinement. That's about analyzing. It's about really looking deep within and revising things. And we have the Three of Wands. Again, so there's this introspection coming in. You know, what you've got going for you is that you want personal happiness. And that is the truth of the matter, right? But there's some clarity that needs to be seen here. There's some authenticity, some integrity. You know, it's kind of like a searing away, cutting away things that aren't serving you anymore. And really looking at what you're putting out and what you're getting back, you know, because you have some hope and expectations here, Three of Wands. So it's looking at the Wheel of Fortune. What are you putting out as opposed to what you're getting back? Because the situation is you're becoming aware of something, that you're emotionally disconnected, or there's a disconnect in a relationship or wanting a relationship. So let's find out what the Queen of Cups is down here. This is the situation. Could be dealing with the water sign. So far, I have Libra showing up. I have Sagittarius showing up. I have Leo showing up. Cancer, Pisces. Scorpio. Mars and Pluto energy coming in. Virgo. Gemini and Virgo. So let's see what the Queen of Cups is. Could be dealing with the water sign also, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But these are your outside influences. Could be a feminine instinct in your life or a feminine character surrounding you with the King of Wands and the Four of Cups. And the Devil. What I'm seeing here is that love is being associated with some form of King of Wands energy, which really isn't bringing you the satisfaction as you want. There's some sort of emotional attachment here to this kind of King of Wands energy. Very flamboyant, very influential. King of Wands is kind of somebody who really isn't in it unless there's something in it for themselves, right? They like the attention. They like, King of Wands, I'm just going to say, it can be kind of that player mentality, like the more things that I have, the better I look. It's really about status. And it's about passion and desire rather than, about love. There seems to be some emotional attachment to here that's not healthy. We got the Devil. So what do you need to do in order to harmonize this? Because we've got karmic indicators coming through here. You want balance. You want reciprocity. So clarify what justice is. What do we do next here? Tell earth signs what they need to do here. What's the next thing? In order to find balance, what? Seven of Cups, Six of Swords, Queen of Cups. In order to find balance here, it's moving away from the confusion, moving away from maybe, Seven of Cups, the illusion. Seven of Cups can be about illusion. Seven of Cups can be about, all these different emotions that are going on inside, and really tapping into those feminine energies. We all have feminine and masculine energies in us, and it's really tapping into kind of the emotional nature and emotional intelligence, following some of those intuitive hits. And this is also can be creating a healthy balance of emotional intelligence without attachment, right? Six of Swords, without attachment. Loving freely without expecting anything in return. Giving freely without expecting anything in return. So let's see what the Four of Wands is, because there's an opportunity here for healing. There's an opportunity here to really dig deep and heal. Yeah, we have Temperance coming in. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Star. Because what you really want is a committed relationship that is patient and loving and kind. We got Temperance coming in. This is what you really hope for. One that's very healing. One that's very, it's like a place to rest. A place of balance. A place of peace where you can find peace. But Temperance sometimes can be out of balance as well, right? So really trying to figure out, when you got the Four of Wands, this is your own healing kind of by yourself. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You got the Four of Wands, commitment. I thought that was a Four of Swords. My bad. Sorry, earth signs. That's a Four of Wands coming together. Life-changing event. But something's out of balance here. Temperance, with being able to create that for yourself. This is what you really hope for, but yet you're doing the opposite of what brings reciprocity together. There has to be, equal give and take for both parties involved. Four of Wands, Four of Wands. And if one side is, you know, domineering or, you know, trying to gather all the attention or not coming in an authentic nature, then that will be the dominating theme of the relationship. That will be the dominating theme of the connection. Because in order to create balance, there's some sort of illusion and attachment that needs to be let go of here. More moving towards empathy, moving towards compassion. And you got to start that within yourself first. So let's see what the moon is. And I think another part of this reading, Earth signs, is that you're looking for your own personal happiness. If you want reciprocity or you want balance, it's also looking at everybody's happiness. Queen of Cups, making decisions for the good of everybody involved. Sometimes that means sacrifice without expectation. So let's see what the moon is. Clarify the moon. Probable outcome, it's the mystery of it all. But this is really getting into the deep subconscious level of why we do things. Yeah, it's going to take courage. Got Leo coming in. Wow, that's some deep dive in there. High Priestess. It's going to take some courage to look deep within that subconscious. Yep, Ten of Swords. Here's your Ten of Swords down here. Why things are not working the way they're working. This is, you know, you got the High Priestess here and you got the Moon. So there's something about this Leo energy, because this is your challenge, that is not bringing the results that you want. Something about having to conquer. And there's some sort of deep emotional attachment here that comes with this King of Wands energy. And this Queen of Wands energy. Give me one more, please. And here lies the problem. Ten of Swords, right? Here lies where the cycles and the patterns are showing up. This, yeah, now here comes the Four of Swords. This is what needs healing. And it looks like you're heading in that direction because the opportunity is coming in for you here to really do some self-reflection and to kind of see and figure things out. Start seeing things very, very clearly. Because what you hope for is there, but there just needs to be balance. There needs to be an alchemy of bringing together, you know, forces where, you know, there, it doesn't have to be this primordial instinct of having to divide and conquer and win over. Because the Queen of Cups is not about dividing and conquer. The Queen of Cups is more about allowing, giving. It's a quiet inner strength. So let's grab a card from the universe for you. What does the earth signs need to know here? Reaching your destination. Uncovering your treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Your light is shining brightly. Underneath the surface, there's the moon. Great bounty, there's strength. But it's coming from following your intuition and your inner guidance. Your own navigation system. and overcoming these obstacles. You can do this. You can do this, Earth signs. It's uncovering truth. It's uncovering the treasure deep within you. So that's what I have for you for your August 2022 forecast. I hope this gave you some clarity. And until next time, grand rising to you, Earth signs. Bye-bye.